Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is OBS DIY, to those that love to DIY. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to create or to install a Wi-Fi for your car or for your cars. So as a solution for my family where we normally travel, I don't always want to hotspot from my phone. I decided to have a Wi-Fi system that is dedicated to my car. So as soon as we go in, we start the car, the Wi-Fi starts working. So for this project, I've got Wi-Fi 4G dongle, USB dongle that I've got. I'll post the link in the description below, as well as a 3.1 dual USB charger, which I'll then use to power the USB modem, and of course an extension cable. Please, when you are buying these extension cables for your projects, make sure you go for the high grade one or top quality one. I'm using this one from Ugreen. I've already used this in my 2 cars and it works perfectly. This is a USB 3 male to female cable. So how it's gonna be done? Just a quick demo. This is gonna be plugged into the USB side, and my Wi-Fi dongle is gonna be plugged in on the other side of the 3-meter cable. So this is gonna be installed in my car, and of course, to keep things safe, this is gonna be wired to my cigarette lighter in the car, and I've put in a fuse just in case something happens. I don't want to mess up with my car. The fuse will pop to protect the original wiring of my car. So come join me as I do this in the Mercedes-Benz C180 that I have got. For those who love to DIY, this is a good solution. By the way, these USBs come in black, come in white. The cables, you can get them in black and white as well, but the white ones seem to be a bit difficult to get. I'll post the links to all the hardware that I've used, where I've bought them, in the description below. So join me as I do the installation in the Mercedes, and from there on, I will then show you what I've done in the Lexus as well as what I've done in my Honda. So for the installation in the Mercedes, you can see what I've done. I've already opened the center console. I'm gonna be wiring my USB charger, 3.1 amp charger, dual socket. I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna be wiring this to the original cigarette lighter wiring. So as soon as my car is on ACC, this will then power up and then power up my USB dongle. And for the USB itself, I'll be installing it over here. As you can see, I'll be installing it over here, but I'm gonna route my cable in the trunking of the car all the way down and all the way to the center console. So just just be with me as I'm gonna do the wiring, and I'll show you the final installation. So if you are not comfortable with wiring, maybe you can then share the video with somebody who knows how to wire in cars. It is absolutely necessary that you make sure that you know what you're doing. Thank you. Let's continue with the installation. Right, as you see, I've connected my USB 3.1 amp charger, 12 volts, to the original wiring harness of the Mercedes. I'll put some cloth tape over here to make sure that everything looks sweet, and I'll tag it under there. And then this is my extension cable with the USB dongle. I'm going to plug it in to make sure that everything is working before I do the final wiring. There we go, that's plugged in, and there's my USB that's gonna be starting now. If it turns blue, it means it's detecting the network. And you can see, very simple to do. There we go. It is picking up the network. I'm just gonna install my SIM card later and show you the working Wi-Fi. Now I'm gonna route my cable through so that this can sit somewhere here. And once I'm done, I will then give you this final I'm gonna show you the final installation with everything working, with the Wi-Fi running. Cool. Hello, here is the final installation that I've done. I've closed up the center console. Okay, and my cable is routed via underneath my cable is routed underneath all the way up to here inside the roof, comes out by the rear view mirror. As you can see, the Wi-Fi is already hooked up, the dongle is working, and as you see now, it's connected to the network. The installation is done. It's very simple to do this, very simple. As I've explained earlier on, you can actually have your USB modem or a router plugged into a cigarette lighter with a 12-volt charger. But the thing is, you will have plugged it in there, and then sometimes you might not close. For something that I thought might be worthwhile is to have this one externally mounted over here. And I've used some Velcro. I can peel it off, mount it along here. If my cousin wants me to move it, I can mount it over here, because this is not my car, this is my cousin's car. I can mount it over there, like alongside here, if he wants. But at least it's a Velcro. I can peel it off and put it in any position. I've put enough slack in the roof for this to hold on. So here it is working, everything is okay. Let me show you the internet already working. Okay, if I go to
out of the box kit.
Here we go. Wi-Fi is working.
They are eating snacks in the
There we
back.
go.
They are vibing here.
We're on
So,
YouTube,
I got to vibe with
and
the
it is
CEO
working. So
and
every
Australia
passenger in the
sales,
car
head of Europe
will
sales,
be
the
able
head
to
of
have
service.
Wi-Fi
It's just me
on
and
their
them, and
phone.
we
They
got to
can
talk.
choose whatever
Any
they want
question
to,
I had, I
as
asked,
long
and I was
as you have
asking
got
about
enough
the
data.
Varia drama they were
So there
filming
it is.
in. I was asking him
So I will
about
show you the other
history, how they
installation,
started.
same
It was
installation that I've
fascinating. I
done
wish we
in
recorded
my
it
Lexus
in
as well as
the
in my Honda.
podcast.
So
Reminds me
this
of
is
this like old
probably a
podcast from
good
5 years
one
ago that had some
if
of these
you are a
guys on. Did you
DIY
want to
like
know
me,
about
who
that
normally
Varia
wants to do
drama? Leave a
things
comment
in
below. I
my
love
own
that the
way.
Sur-Ron
That
van that
might be
they're
good for
driving,
you.
they go try out the
Thanks. See you in the next
Sur-Ron.
video.
We got the 2025